islands, and he's not that way. He's not that way. I mean, everybody, all sides of the ball talk to each other. Everyone's involved in special teams. He's involved in special teams. You know, it's just much more of a collaborative approach.
Why do you call him the walking around coach? Besides,
Well, I think, besides that he walks a lot in the community, but because I feel like he's everywhere. You know, I do. He's got obviously his own full plate of duties as head coach, but he's always around and he's always accessible.
Did you know that about Coach Franklin before you got here?
I did not. So I think that's been a really pleasant surprise, you know, that I've seen in how he leads the organization.
What initially led you to come to Penn State?
Well, you know, I grew up a Penn State fan, you know, from my earliest youth coaches. And, you know, it was always the place when I was a kid and moving through high school where only the elite, you know, in the state made it to Penn State. You know. I never got to see a game or get recruited by Penn State. So it was always kind of a career-long goal for me to be able to work here.
Jim, I finally caught you. I tried to get you at the Rose Bowl at the Sheraton Grand in Los Angeles, and now I finally got you.
How you doing, Kyle?
Nice to meet you, Jim.
Nice to meet you.
Hey, so every day last year, you went up against the Chip Kelly offense in practice, and it's known for its tempo, it's known for being very fast, but it also knows how to grind it out in multiple fronts and looks. You got Andy Kotelnicki, where anything out of the kitchen sink is out there. Can you give me some similarities and differences between how those two approach offense and how that makes you a better defensive coordinator?
Yeah, well, they're both going to challenge you, right? And I feel like that's what great offensive coordinators do. They're going to challenge you with Andy probably more with all the shifts and motions and varieties of formations. Chip Kelly was just great schematically. Like, every defense has a weakness, right? So he was great at, you know, finding your weakness or taking advantage of things. But they both challenge you every day, which makes you a better defense coordinator.
So you mentioned, I believe, during your time about how the linebacker position is an area where a lot of athletes from like the defensive line are moving up to defensive backs or moving to. This is linebacker U, as you know.
Yeah.
You obviously, again, are running out two linebackers in your unit next year in your primary set. How should Penn State interpret how you use linebackers with this great tradition of linebackers, and why should fans be able to say, hey, we are still linebacker, even though we only got two linebackers out on the field?
Yeah, well, we'll have plenty of sets where we will have three linebackers, you know, so I think that's something that we're going to grow and expand here because of the quality and the tradition, you know, so I think that's important. We'll have those units that'll have three linebackers, but you know, I think the tradition of Penn State, linebackers do everything. You know, they do everything, and you know, that's what you'll see here. You know, make all the tackles, blitz, cover. You know, it's a place that historically develops linebackers and guys get to shine. So we'll do more of the same.
Last one. You spoke earlier about Darius Dixon being among one of the most advanced athletes you've seen. Real quick, one answer. Give me a quick comparison that you would have for Darius Dixon and someone you coached in your career.
We had a guy when I was at Duke by the name of Ross Cockrell who had a nice NFL career. And I think the similarity is that they're able to come in and play right away at a young age, you know, and that's kind of what makes guys stand out. Yes, talent, all that, but do they have the maturity to understand the system early in their career, and then the poise to be able to go out there in high pressure situations and make plays. And I think that's hard to find in young guys. And I think Darius has that.
Thank you, Jim.